they say? I'm a new kid on the block, but they job still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady frosting, we cash her from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? Still with a left, right, it should look.
More steals than Ricky Hinn from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact.
It's not what the kid did. It's what the Mavs did tonight. This has got to be one of the most embarrassing losses I've ever seen in my history of watching the Dallas Mavericks right here. I mean, my God. And I told y'all at the beginning in the pregame, there's only two ways the Mavericks lose a game. Bad shooting night and somebody get injured. And which one do we have tonight, Kendrick? A bad shooting night. Not a bad shooting night. We had a bad free throw shooting night.
Yeah, let's get down to it. I'm visibly frustrated because it's kind of got Milwaukee Bucks home. Early this season, you lost at home to Milwaukee Bucks when you outplayed them the whole game, but you shot 40% from free throws in that game. Kind of got that same episode. Listen, whoa, it's free throws, and you're at home. You don't have a road crowd trying to distract. You at home. That's about concentration. Brad Townsend had the tweet of the night. Brad Townsend, Mavericks beat Ryder. He tweets, difficult to lose when you hold a team to 38% shooting and 25% shooting from 3-point from the 3-point line. But the Mavs did. They actually did. So the Mavs held the OKC Thunder to 38% from the field, 25% from 3, and they lose the game. Why? Because they can't hit a freaking free throw to save their life. Not for the cuss. I really do want to. But I think my mom's watching this show. I got my aunt's watching this show, so I'm not for the cuss. But damn it, I really want to. Let's get it.
It's all right. You didn't go to church anyway yesterday, so you might as well let it rip.
No, man, I've been let it rip. I ain't finna let it rip.
Now,
let's go. Now, I'm going to lead y'all a couple stats. The reason why I say this. The OKC Thunder in your gym shoot, and I want to hear about the free throws uneven. The free throws even. OKC Thunder shot 24 free throws. The Mavs shot 23. So it's dead even. OKC Thunder in your gym shot 23 of 24 from the free throw line. 96%. Meanwhile, the Mavs in their own gym shot 12 of 23. If you shoot the same like OKC, 22 or 23, you win the game going away. The Mavs shot 52% in their own gym. Let's get to this stat right here. There wasn't one. Me and Walt was talking about that. I talked about this with Walt before we started the post game. There wasn't one Mav who didn't miss a free throw at the free throw line that attempted one. And let's list them off. PJ Washington, 2 for 4 from the free throws from the free throw line. Derrick Jones, 2 for 4. So that's 50% right there from both of those guys. Daniel Gafford also shot 50%. 2 for 4. Kyrie Irving, he went to the line. He went to the line one time. He went wide. He shot 50%. Luka, 4 for 6, including missing one at the end. He LeBron James it. And then Derek Lively went 1 for 3. That's below 50%. There wasn't one Maverick who didn't go to the line and didn't at least make both their free throws at one point in time without missing one. That is deeply embarrassing. You got professional basketball players in your own gym. They outshot you from the free throw line in your own gym. Nobody's waving around trying to distract you. You got the home court. Everybody's quiet. That's about lack of concentration. That's on the Mavs. I want to hear about foul calling. It's a physical series. They're gonna let you. They're gonna let them do what they do. But you had this game won, and you couldn't hit free throws. If you just hit 5 more free throws. If you say for instance, you go 17 out of 23, Walt. they win the game. But you went 12 for 23. Barely over 50%. That's a damn crying shame. Back to you, Walt.
Yeah, well, I mean, you echoed it. I just think it's embarrassing.
That's free throw.
It's
embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I just read the tweet. Brad Townsend. You have the team to 38% from the field and 25% from the 3-point line, and you lose the game. Why? Because you shot 52% from the free throw line. So I want to hear about foul calls. I want to hear that BS no more. I want to hear BS from the team, from the players talking about foul calling. Because when you get to the line, hell, you ain't hitting your free throws anyway. So what should it matter? You went almost 50% from the line at home, not on the road, at home. That's bad. That's really bad. And if they lose this series, go back to this game right here. This game right here, from the free throw, from as little as from the free throw line, cost you the game. You outplayed OKC Thunder throughout this game, the whole game, physically, defensively, and you caught an L because you couldn't hit free throws.
I just don't understand why a guy like Luka whines and complains for fouls, and then when he get to the free throw line, he don't even make them. I'm lost. I'm so lost by that. That just 2 + 2 ain't equaling 4 right there.
Yeah, if you're gonna cry about it, then you can hit your free throw. He was 4 out of 6, including he missed early in the first quarter, including that, and then a big miss at the end.
Kyrie with 9 points. Kyrie with 9 points the whole game. That ain't gonna get it done either.
Kyrie 9 points. He missed the free throw. It's not gonna get it done. You had a chance to take control of the series, my guy. You had a chance to take control of the series, and you let your foot off their throat and just let
gas
and let them have life, and it may come back to bite you in the behind. OKC's a good team, man. You don't give good teams life. You gotta have a killer instinct, especially in the playoffs, man. You got to find a way. Everybody's talking about how they're the Mavs, the experienced team, but you look like the inexperienced team to the second youngest team in the league. They look like the experienced team. They came back and found the way, and you found the way to lose. It is what it is. And I don't want to hear nobody blame Coach Kidd. Coach Kidd ain't out there shooting no damn free throw. I don't want to hear it.
They're gonna be, what are you guys working on in practice?
But hey, apparently not
Dallas proves that whole thing. And I told Kendrick that. I said, man, Mavericks don't let their foot off the gas. Like Kendrick kept saying, that's a NBA, that's another NBA team over there on the other side. And you just casually walking there. That is what, Kendrick, you already know what it is. What am I? That's called front running, is what the Mavs did tonight.
Yeah.
They got their front running ass kicked tonight with that miss.
You had the lead
the whole game. The entire game.
I would say you had to lead about 95% of the game. You had to lead. And that's with bad free throw shooting. But free throw shooting cost you this game. The game's gonna be tough. It's physical. That's the way it's gonna be called, Luka. That's the way it's gonna be called. It just is what it is. If you don't like it, take your big white ass on to the back to Europe and go and go play over there, and they'll give you those superstar calls. But this is the way they call it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But when you get to the line, and it's not just you, it's Daniel Gafford, it's PJ Washington, it's Derek Lively, it's Kyrie. Hit your doggone free throws, bro. Hit them. If you just hit 5 more, if you get to 70%, if the Mavs get to 70%, I'm just saying average 70%, you win the game. You at home. You missing your free throws. I mean, come on, bro. I can't say no more than that. The Mavs.
I just don't understand
more than that. I can't get past
that whines complains for calls.
I can't get past.
Luka just came out talking about free throws, and of course, somebody like EA doesn't care. Well, Luka had a triple double, so it wasn't his fault.
I can't get past that. Whoa, these are professional basketball players, and to shoot 52%, listen. I know we got other stats to talk about the game, but this was the game won and lost rate. A professional basketball team at home shot 52%.
They
from
gave
the
up a
free throw line.
14. Kendrick, they gave up a 14-point lead.
From the free. Why? Because you can't shoot free throws.
Coasted. Took your foot off the gas.
Good grief, man. Good freaking grief.
Took your foot off the gas. Now just watch it. You watch this game by halftime. If I called you and told you the Mavs up by a certain point, you say, "Oh, this game's over."
No, it wasn't over because the Mavs couldn't shoot straight from the line. That was the problem. It wasn't over. And I'm gonna need, and I'm gonna say something else. I'm gonna need. I know Kyrie, he thinks flat earthly, but I'm gonna need. But and I understand that he thinks flat out. He thinks the game cerebrally, but I understand he wants to kind of change who he is and try to become this defensive juggernaut. But it's getting him in foul trouble. It's lessening his aggressiveness on offense. I need you to score, bro. I need you to score. Because Luka ain't scoring, I need you to score. Can't both of y'all be struggling? I need one, because if both of y'all struggling and you're missing free throws, it's a problem. So somebody's going to take the defensive mound. I understand everybody wants everybody, but somebody going. But if your defense is taken away from your offense, hey, somebody's going to take up the defensive mound for you. Because
they had this thing rolling in the first half, man. Look at it. Look at this, 30-18. It's 30-18.
Listen, this is back-to-back games that Kyrie has scored 9 points. It's back-to-back. Can't have that. Can't have it.
This is the second quarter. It's 35-26. I mean, they never even got close in the first half.
The Mavericks kept them at arm length, and the reason why the Mavericks kept them at arm length is good and bad. I'm keep illustrating to it. Good and bad. One, because it was playing hella defense, and two, because the Mavs were missing free throws. This lead should have been around about a 17-point lead at the half if the Mavs would have made the free throw.
Luka and Kyrie should have been rested in the fourth quarter. Should have even been on the floor.
But you can't shoot straight on at the free throw line, and and this is what you get. A horrendous loss that you may pay for it. You may pay for it by losing this series. Listen, OKC the number 1 seed. This ain't no scrub team. This ain't no scrub team right here. You can't
Somebody
shoot
said
50.
Shaq might be the Mavericks free throw coach.
I don't know. Whoever they free throw coach, fire his behind. Good Lord.
Here's Luka right here. Oh, step back. 3 final seconds of the quarter. And here, okay, look. We're in the third quarter now. Here we go. Look, just watch this. Just watch how the Mavs are. If I told you at the half they were 43-54, you would say, "Oh man, the Mavs are gonna win this game. This game is over." 45-58.
And that guy right there, he just kept chugging along. Good. Shout out to Shea. He kept chugging along. Just crazy shot. Just kept chugging along. And the Mavs just kept walking. They just kept walking flat foot. I mean, like I said, they played excellent defense. But the fact of the matter is, you sitting up there missing free throws. Luka with 18 points, Kyrie with 9. That dog's not gonna hunt.
PJ, here we go. 56, 67, 56. This is the third quarter.
It can't just be PJ Washington. Being your high score man.
Look, here he is, Shea. Just going to work. Josh Green. I don't understand why Tim why they didn't go back to putting Tim on Shea. Oh, there's one of Kyrie's 9 points. Here we go, right here. Shea. Just chipping away. Just chipping.
Listen, yeah, he's
chipping away. Now here we're in the fourth quarter. It's 65-69 at the start of this.
Because you can't separate, because you can't shoot free throws. The one time Luka actually did post.
Grant Hill even said Luka's gonna have to stop looking for calls and lock in.
This is the lob right here. This is when the Mavs was trailing. No, this is when they had to lead up here. They look what
That's where they kind of got it back away from the lead.
But at some point,
now here they come giving up three.
The three. The OKC Thunder got a little spread from three, and that was it.
Okay, here we go. This is a dunk right here. We had a little deal there. Okay, there Kyrie hits that one. The 82-75. You say, "Oh, Mavericks got this game won." This is no problem.
This game, and listen, I was watching the game with you. At this point, this changed the game. They challenged the call. It was out on the Thunder. They challenged the call. But the call got reversed, and then they got an and one. And I think that changed the game because it cut it from 7, and Mavs having the ball to a 4-point lead, and that's when Kyrie picked up his 5th, and then he was non-aggressive after then.
Shea, I mean, this is basically the Shea Alexander show. Look at this.
And I understand. And listen.
Hey, look at this shot right here. The degree of difficulty to get that shot off. Just look at that shot, man.
But at some point they're going.
Look at this one. That's 2 up back to back.
At some point they're going to have to double Shea and just say anybody, because he's getting to whatever spot he wants. He's getting to whatever spot he wants on the floor.
Honestly, they don't have to do that. Honestly, they don't have to do that. You know what they have to do, Kendrick? Make their free throws.
But that too. But I'm just speaking.
That's the main thing.
I'm speaking in game right now. But what you want to tell me that? I wasn't counting on. I'm just speaking in game. But the fact of the matter is,
come on,
even
man.
with that,
the 91-92, they took the lead within a minute left of the game.
It all breaks down. It's a bad turnover right here. Just ridiculous. Hey, Timmy Senior, your boys out there.
This is a good alley-oop, but much ado about nothing. Look, this guy here, free throw line. Well, yeah. I don't. MVP.
Yeah, listen. Me and Walt, I talked to Walt about this. You know the reason why he's hurting, because he had the highest usage rate in his career this year. And excuse me, that shit's got to come down, because he can do that when he was 21, 22. But if you notice these last couple years, he's been getting injured. His legs are starting to get injured, and it's starting to affect him late in the season. That usage rate next season got to come down. He can't be a 30-point scorer and last in the playoffs, because athletically, physically, he's not built for that. I mean, you can try it, but he's not. It's the same thing with James Harden. You can try going. I mean, it's cute in the regular season, but in the playoffs, you saw with James Harden, he breaks down, and that usage rate's going to have to come down. Instead of being like top 2 in usage rate, he's got to come down to maybe top 15 or something like that. Instead of scoring 34, it was cute. He got the scoring title, but that scoring title is going to get down from 34 to 27, because that keeps pressure off his body, because you can see that it's starting to take toll on his body. He can barely move out there. He can barely move, and he's not athletic to overcome it anyway. So it's even worse. At least James Harden had a little bit of athleticism in his prime Harden.
Oh man, what embarrassing! What?
But
with your broke ass.
Broke ass.
Well, the story of this game, the Mavericks couldn't shoot straight from the free throw line. 52% at home, not on the road, at home. Nobody's cheering against you. You have the crowd quiet, and the fact of the matter, you missed free throw. Everybody who went up to the free throw line missed the free throw. Nobody shot. Nobody came out unscathed. Everybody missed the free throw. It's embarrassing. And I know Coach Kidd, that's the first thing he gonna talk about is we couldn't make free throw at home. Embarrassing. If you lose this series, go back to this game. We can't do the most fundamental thing that you can actually do, professional basketball player, and shoot free throws.
Yeah, they say Dirk Nowitzki right now taking that statue down. So
Dirk Nowitzki sitting up to man. At one time against the same OKC team in game 1, I made 24 straight free throws. I made 24 straight free throws. You do,
and they do have a series pretty much won. They had the game won. Hell, they just missed free throws. They should have lost this game night. This is ridiculous.
They did, and listen, they missed free throws. That's what cost them the game. If they just shoot average.
Hold on, the Oklahoma City Thunder didn't beat the Dallas Mavericks tonight. The Mavericks beat the Dallas Mavericks tonight.
Listen, I just read you the tweet. The Mavericks helped the OKC Thunder to 38% from the field and 25% from three. But if you shoot 50% from the free throw line after making only 12 or 23, that's the game. If you just go average, you go 70%, you win the game. You win the game. And they couldn't even do that at home. That's disgusting. It's got Milwaukee Bucks early in the season. What was that? December written all over it when they outplayed Milwaukee and they missed 21 free throws in that game and lost the game by 1. Embarrassing. Good Jesus Christ.
Well, I guess we should just go into the stats and the facts, man. At this point, I mean, Jesus Christ, what numbers? Well, I don't know what these numbers can tell you, but I guess just read the free throw numbers out.
It's one big number. The Mavericks outplayed them in every. I'm looking at it. The Mavericks almost won most of every stat except one big one, the free throw line. And I don't want to hear nobody blaming Coach Kidd because he's not sitting. I said, listen, shoot your free. You're a professional basketball player. Shoot your free throws. All right, let's get to the stats and facts.
Hell, if I'm okay, see, when they came back to Oklahoma, I just fouled the Mavericks at this point. Hell, just sit everybody free throw. Luka won all those foul calls. That's fine. You gonna get him next game. Go foul him.
You don't have to hack a line. You can hack a man. Just
find pick a man. just pick one.
Just pick a man. Just foul him. Just foul.
Get a whole game full of fouls.
Every last one gonna miss at least one. They're gonna miss at least one for the strike. Okay, let's get to the stats and facts. The Mavericks shoot 41% from the field. Their field goal percentage plummeted in that second half. The OKC Thunder shot only 38% from the field, so they wasn't too much better. The Mavericks were 12 out of 35 for 34% from three. OKC Thunder was 7 out of 27 for 26%. They shot 25.9%, basically 26%. But this is what kills you.
At least the Stars got it right tonight. I mean, my God.
Yeah. But this is what kills you, Walt. OKC Thunder, 23 out of 24 from the free throw line on the road. What's up with the young team? They're gonna collapse. That's usually where they collapse from the free throw line. 23 out of 24 for 96%. The Mavericks on the other end, we're gonna iterate it again. 12 out of 23 for 52%. 52% at home from the free throw line. Rebounding. The Mavs out rebounded the Thunder 47-45. Offensive boards were 12 apiece. Assists 26-18 in favor of the Mavs. Steals 8-4 in favor of the Thunder. Total turnovers, the Mavs committed 14. Thunder committed 8 points off those turnovers. Another killer. OKC Thunder had 19 points off 14 Mavericks turnovers. Mavericks only had 10 off the OKC Thunder's 8. Fast break points, 14-11 in favor of OKC. Points in the paint, Mavs held their own, 40-28. In that game, and I want to hear about fouls because OKC had 20 fouls to the Mavericks 18 total in this one. And since we're gonna get to it, the largest lead of the game for both teams, the Mavericks 14, OKC 5. That was at the end. Okay. Stop. God dog it. Okay.
Things have been
Their largest lead in the game was 5, and they won. And they won. That's all they needed. Okay, let's get to the match.
And how many free throws did they miss again?
Only missed one. They only missed one. They shot 24 of them. Only made 23. Meanwhile, the Mavs, they were missing. I mean, good grief. Hey, you know that little game at Chuck E. Cheese, or one of the little fun park. We got at the first part, we got you shooting the goal. You got to shoot. I mean, so yeah. The Mavs with that drunk guy trying to attempt to make them little shots right there. He couldn't do it. Good grief. Okay, let's get to the individual stats. PJ Washington, he had 21 points. If he made his free throws, he would have had 23. But he was a -1. He had 12 boards in this game, 1 block. He was 5 of 11 from 3, 7 of 19 from the field in 41 minutes. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Derrick Jones Jr., 27 minutes. He had 17 points. He was a +9. Had 3 rebounds, 1 assist. But he was 1 of 5 from 3, 7 of 12 from the field, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Now I understand you missing. Now I understand you missing 3-pointers. That happened. But free throws, good grief. Daniel Gafford.
They're called free.
Daniel Gafford, let's get his stat line. 23 minutes, he was 4 of 7 from the field, 10 points. He had 8 boards. He had 3 blocks. He was a -5. But again, he was 4 of 7 from the field and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Kyrie Irving, 41 minutes. He played 41 minutes on scored 9 points. He's a +4. 9 assists. 1 rebound. 4 of 11 from the field. 0 of 2 from 3. And he was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Even Kyrie, the 91%er, he wasn't allergic to it. And Luka Doncic, 42 minutes, 6 out of 20 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, 18 points.
Whoa. 2 of 9 from what?
2 of 9 from 3.
And what did he shoot at the free throw line?
He was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Did have 10 assists and 12 rebounds, 2 steals and a block. But then again, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, including that big miss that would have tied. Well, he wouldn't have tied it because he missed the first one, so he couldn't.
Well, it's okay. He had a triple-double, so it wasn't his fault they lost tonight.
Yeah, he'll tell you so. He had triple-double. Okay.
So it's okay.
Tim Hardaway, 23 minutes. He was 2 of 4 from 3, 6 points, a -10, including a horrible turnover at the end of the game. But Tim Senior, your boy got to play at the end, so I guess you should be happy about that. He had 1 steal, 1 assist, and 3 boards. He didn't miss a free throw because he didn't tip one, because all he wants to do is stand back there and take threes. So there you go with him. Okay. Derek Lively, 25 minutes. He was 3 of 7 from the field. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He was a +2, 7 points. But guess what, Walt? He was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 1 of 3. And Josh Green, 13 minutes. He only hit 1 shot. And that was in the first quarter. Remember, he overshot a corner 3.
He overshot that one real bad.
God, Jesus Christ. Desmond Bain is going to be the rule of our existence. He had that man sit right there in the draft. He was a -14. Dante Exum, 5 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. Maybe he should have played more. 5 minutes. He was a -6 in this game. For the OKC Thunder, Chet Holmgren, 40 minutes. He had 18 points, 9 boards, and 4 blocks. 6 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. And guess what? He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. You're gonna get a repetition right here, Walt. Yeah. Jalen Williams, 41 minutes. He was bad. 5 of 19 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. Only 14 points, a +4, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. But guess what? He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 42 minutes. He was 14 of 27. He had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 34 big points, +1. In the plus category, he had 2 steals also and 2 blocks. And guess what, Walt? He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Josh Giddey, they tried to they were determined to give the Mavs the game because they tried to make Josh get an offensive exception for some reason. Lucky the Mavs were hitting their free throws to make any difference of it. 12 minutes, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. He had 5 points. He was a +6 in the game, 2 assists, 1 steal, and he didn't miss any free throws because he didn't tip none because he can't hit those either. Lou Dort, 40 minutes. He was 4 of 14 from the field, 3 of 10 from 3. He had 8 boards. He had 17 points. He was a -2. But guess what, Walt? He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. You starting to get it right now?
That means he was perfect.
Lou Dort was 6 of 6 from the free. 5. We like to talk about flopping Lou Dort. I wish
It's the least you can do for all that flopping and jobbing.
Well, you know what? I wish he was. I wish he was on this team. The Mavericks would have won the game.
I told you. Last person I seen that do that was Sagana Diop on the 06 Mavs team. All that flopping and jopping that he'd be doing over there on
I wish he was on the team because Sagana Diop can make his free throws. Jay Williams had 10 minutes. He was 0-2. He didn't have no points. He was a +6. Had 3 assists and 5 rebounds. Kern Williams, they brought him up from the G League somewhere. He had 8 minutes. He was 0-1, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a +1. He had no points. Isaiah Joe also had no points. He was a +2 in 15 minutes. And Wiggins, 13 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. He had 6 points. But guess what, Walt? He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Casey Wallace, 19 minutes. He was 2 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. And those was 2 big threes because the game was about to get away from them. And Casey Wallace hit 2 big threes in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. For 6 points, he was a +5. And Walt, there's your stats and facts of the game, brought to you by me, myself, and Walt Chisholm. And for the God love of me, the Dallas Mavericks with the no free throw shooting behind. Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get right to it. We got Coach Kidd up first.
You missed 11 free throws.
I don't want to waste anybody's time tonight.
He looked pissed too. He looked pissed.
Well, let's see how he feels.
Maybe you need to call out some guys right there. Maybe you need to call out some people.
Jason, 52% from the free throw line tonight. Just what do you attribute that to?
That's, one is probably unacceptable. We got to do better. We've talked about it as a group. We can't shoot 50% if we want to win. So we'll talk about tomorrow and we'll get better and we'll have an opportunity on Wednesday.
I know you guys spent a lot of time on the defensive end, a lot of energy. Could that factor into it a little bit, especially there late in the game?
It's basketball, so I don't know if that's really a question. When you look at it's just part of the game, you got to be able to step up and make free throws. They were 23 out of 24, and we weren't even close. So it's a part of the game. We just have to be better in that area.
Why do you think the offense started to stagnate, especially the third quarter? You guys scored 15 points.
Yeah, I give Oklahoma City credit. I don't know if it was that it came to a halt. We turned the ball over. We have to be better with the ball. And so also we missed some shots that we made there in the first half, but give Oklahoma City credit. They were good in that third quarter.
Coach, is there anything specific you're seeing with Luka and Kyrie and their, scoring struggles, or is it just one of those series where the Thunder are just locking in and playing great defense?
Yeah, I think we didn't think this was going to be easy. I don't think they thought it was going to be easy. And so it's a game of runs. They made a run there late in the fourth, but we had an opportunity to tie it, and we didn't capitalize on it. But when you look at the scores on both sides, the percentages aren't always going to be great, but they try to find a way to win. And I think Kai is doing a great job of leading on the defensive end, and he's taking his opportunities on the offensive end. He just didn't knock them down tonight.
And then speaking of the stars, Shea on the other side, great game. He's had a great series. So what are your thoughts on his performance overall in the series so far?
Yeah, he's been great, just like you said.
Is there anything in particular, Jason, you guys can do to slow Shea down?
Yeah, I mean, he took almost 30 shots tonight. He has the ball 90% of the time. You just got to make it tough. He's one of the top players in the world. You got to just contest. We got to be better. But I thought, again, the guys did a good job. He's one of the best players in the world, and tonight he got to his sweet spot. So we just got to go back and look at that and make sure that we can try to slow him down a little bit. We sent different, guys at him, trying to wear him down. But tonight he made big shots.
Jason, what have you thought about how the bigs have attacked some of Oklahoma City's smaller defenders, or even if Chet is down there in the post?
Yeah, I think our bigs could be better. And tonight we weren't very good, but we'll get another opportunity on Wednesday to be able to attack.
Jason, I'm curious with the free throw shooting. That's something that, at least for Luka, has been a little bit of a concern throughout his career. Is that something that you change practice allocation time for? Is that something that has to be done individually? Is there a way that you can go about, hey, we need to fix this problem and here's how?
You're asking me to fix the free throw shooting?
I'm asking you if there's a way, if there is a strategy to do that.
Yeah, these are pros. They're not machines. They practice their free throws. They practice putting on their uniform. And so it's just about being able to step up. You're going to make some, you're going to miss some. No one's ever, shot 100% from the free throw line. So it's just a matter of being able to simulate late game. We practice them during practice. They practice them when they shoot individually. Some guys in this league shoot a high percentage. Some guys shoot in the 70s. Some guys shoot in the 50s. And that's just the nature of their makeup. And so you just got to hope that they make them at the right time if they're not shooting a high percentage. But again, these guys practice shooting free throws. They practice their threes. They practice, everything. And that's what makes them great.
Just one series ago, you guys were up 2-1, lost at home, but then you rebounded and won in LA. I assume that gives you confidence, but also wonder on the converse side, just the way you guys lost this game, the ability to overcome that, losing in that manner. What gives you confidence to be able to do that?
Well, this is a great group. This is a tight-knit group, and we've always bounced back. And so we just got to focus on Wednesday. We'll come in tomorrow. We'll watch film. We'll talk about what we have to do to get better. But we've been in this situation before, so we can learn from the past. This is the number one team in the Western Conference. It's 2-2. So we get to keep playing, and we get to play on Wednesday.
Coach, going off that 2-2, still a disappointing loss. And I'm sure some of the young guys, they might not look at it as 2-2. They might see it with the disappointing loss, frustration. What is your message to those young guys when they're, maybe getting frustrated after just one loss like this?
The same message after game one. We were disappointed. We didn't play well. We didn't play well tonight. And so it's 2-2, first team to 4. And we get a chance to play on Wednesday. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, very.
Well, Kendra, look like he echoed what you said.
Yeah, man. Somebody asked him a dumbass question to start the what's coming.
That was Mike. That was Mike Leslie. That was Mike Leslie.
Yeah, Mike. Mike. Good grief. He gave him a look like it was the same. What he said was what I was thinking. Dude, the OKC Thunder.
Kid is so. I'm guessing you're talking about the free throw question too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kendrick. I'm a piggyback.
But I'm just saying, Kid gave him a look like they played the same tough game. They played hard-nosed defense. The defense shouldn't make you be tired to shoot. It didn't affect the OKC Thunder. They were locking on defense. They didn't affect them on the road. This game was lost at the free throw line. You can't shoot free throws, bro. You a professional basketball player. You are playing at home. You're not on the road. There's no distractions. That's on the Mavs. It's not on Coach Kidd having to redo practice time. These guys are professional basketball players. Same thing he said. Get your damn free throws, bro. Please.
I'm trying to figure out how's he supposed to fix free throw? What do you want to do? Make him run laps?
Somebody asked them, what you got? You got to change up practice? No, they practice. Listen, This is how they walk. They do shoot arounds in practice because really nobody practices now. Especially they do shoot around. They work on their drills, and then they spend at least about an hour or so, 30 minutes to an hour or so shooting free throws. That's what they do in practice all the time. This is on Coach Kidd and what he does in practice. This is on the Mavs not concentrate and not locking in. That's a playoff issue.
Let's call it what it was. The Mavs front run was doing some front run tonight. They was out there. I think Pierre said it earlier in the chat. The Mavs were coasting, coming out of the half, and OKC got on their ass. Is what happened.
Man. What happened to that third quarter?
I kept telling you, going through the third, going to the fourth. I said, Kendrick, they done took their foot off the gas.
What happened to that third quarter team? Because they only scored 15 points in that third quarter.
And they took their foot off the gas.
Jesus Christ, man.
They played with their foot and took their foot off the gas.
They turn around. If they turn around and look at this Thursday and they sit at home, yeah, you can look at this game. That's a good, like Coach Kidd said, that's the number one seed. That's the number one seed in the West. Who are you to be sitting up there coasting through a game? Who are you? I mean, that team won 57 games. Who are you to sit up there be taking anybody lightly tomorrow weekend? You ain't good enough. And the free throw line shows that you ain't good enough to be doing you couldn't. Listen, let me tell you something, man. When you shot free throws, you couldn't beat Oak Cliff Bob Fellowship. You could Bob Fellowship with that.
I told you stop saying that. That's my church, man. I grew up there.
You could beat Oak Cliff Bob Fellowship.
Told you stop saying that.
Tim Hardaway Sr. said they couldn't beat the UConn Huskies. Maybe you're right. But anyway,
I don't know what's going on with the sound here. Luka and his TOs didn't help him either. His TOs? Oh, turnovers. Well, and here's the thing, Luka does all that. I'm sorry, I told Kendrick, I was like, man, you're gonna do all that crying. At least when you get to the free throw line, at least make your free throws, bro. I mean, my God. I know he was 4-6 night, but he missed the free throws that mattered, that were needed. Games from Washington. This game was literally thrown away and likely extended the series. More playing time on Luka, who is hurt, needs rest. Yep. That's what Kendrick was saying. Hey, Eastside, don't do that. Don't do that, Eastside. Talking about the ex got churches in Oak Cliff. Yeah, they do.
They actually do. Yeah,
Kendrick missed him yesterday.
And that's when the Mavs lost. They go to church on Mother's Day.
He's supposed to be, and then it gets don't even stop there. It gets worse. It gets worse on what he did on Mother's Day. That ain't all.
Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. That's nothing but love. That's nothing but love right there.
Mama's supposed to have a day off. Women's supposed to have a day off, and here you are making one work. My God. Oh,
man. Yo, man, I did make mashed potatoes, man. So, it was instant.
Yeah, that's it.
It was instant mashed potatoes, man. I did put water in the bowl. And it was all good. It was all good.
Mama somewhere shaking her head, say, "Dad, I was supposed to have the night off like the Mavericks did the free throw line tonight." But
Mama cooked some mocktails. Man. I bought them.
You bought them. That's about it. Yeah, just like she said. She said, "Damn, I wish I had a night out. I wish I had a day off at from the cooking, just like the Mavericks had a day off at the free throw line. They just out there just banging them away."
Man, I can't imagine. That's so frustrating. That's so. Listen, bro. Listen. And this goes back to listen. You can have a tough game, but hit your free throws, bro. Hit your free. It's a tough game. It's a struggle. Everybody's playing defense on each other. But you can't miss free throws. Those are free points. You're working so hard to get to the line. You might as well take advantage and make the free throws. This game was lost at the free throw line. Plain and simple, in my opinion. This game was lost at the free throw line.
Listen, we know one thing we know about the Mavs. One thing for certain, two things for sure. They won't happen again next game. They're gonna come out the next game and they're gonna hit all their shots and it's gonna be over. But my God, you had a chance to go to Oklahoma and close this thing out. So now we're going to Oklahoma, back to Dallas, and then back to Oklahoma. Come on, man.
Man, you gave him listen, and don't lose game. Don't lose Wednesday because now the pressure's on. Now the pressure's on you because you can't lose no more. Because you gotta win your home game on Saturday night. But you gotta come out. You gotta come out pissed off, man. You gotta come out pissed off on Wednesday and with some kind of fire in your belly, and not just at the referees. You got to come out with a focus and get this dub, man, because you just threw one away. You literally threw a game away.
All right, well, here goes
PJ Washington looked pissed off.
PJ. I don't know if I call
well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, PJ. You missed some free throws too.
Well, let's see. The audio is kind of low on this, so bear with it. If it gets too bad, I'll end it.
I wouldn't want to talk high after I choked this game. My team choked that game. I wouldn't want to talk high either.
We can't win in the playoffs when we're up to 35 points in the fourth quarter. So we got to be better on that end. I mean, obviously, we had a bunch of turnovers around for us. Take care of the ball better. Obviously, got to hit our free throws. Just the little things that we need to clean up.
I can't hear a word he's saying on that video. They're gonna have to resubmit that. Okay. I'm gonna see. Can I find it off of Grant? But here in the meantime, here's Luka. We got his post game interview. 1 second. Okay, here's Luka.
Was there some voodoo going on the free throw line tonight or what?
We just got to work on our free throws. We shot 52%. That's unacceptable. I spent a lot of energy on the defensive end. Just do you attribute some of that to fatigue?
No. I think we play great defense, but just a lot of details, missing free throws, offensive rebounds. Work hard for 24 seconds and then you give up fancy rebound. It's kind of tough. But overall, I think we play great defense. It just wasn't enough.
Luka, obviously, we're used to seeing you and Kyrie combine for close to 60 a game. What's been so difficult for you guys to get in a groove, specifically tonight, but really all series long?
And I think they're so focused on us. They collapse the paint very well. When we both drive it, they collapse the paint, or almost five guys. So I think that's been difficult for us. We just got to find open teammates.
Luka, as you guys came off the floor, there was a lot of frustration, understandably. So where are you guys right now mentally? How do you bounce back from it seems anyway, giving one away here?
Just go next game. It's 1st to 4. Stay humble, stay ready. And it's the same as after game 1. You get ready, see mistakes you make, and go on.
Luka, you played really hard on the defensive end tonight. How are you feeling just physically right now?
Great.
Do you have any concern level about just the way this loss went and the ability to bounce back just from the way it lost, the fact that you guys missed those free throws?
No. I mean, no concern. We just got to be ready. We got to play hard like we did today. I think we played really hard, big energy today. But like I said, some details, cost us the game, and we just got to be ready again. And obviously, it's going to be hard on the road, but we've done it before. We can do it again.
Pretty dominant defensive performance by you guys through 3 quarters, and they scored 35 in the fourth. What changed in the fourth, other than obviously Shea making shots?
Yeah, I mean, he was unbelievable. He kept making shots. And maybe at some point we got to send double team, he's just too good, very good. But every shot he took, he was contested by PJ and DJ. But just, he's very good in that. He works on that a lot. So he gets to his spot and then knock it in.
Is that the little 15, 16, 14 footer there that he makes a lot? Is that one of those shots that you guys kind of have decided to live with rather than at the brim or at the line?
I don't know. I mean, that's his shot. I don't know how we're gonna live with that. But like I said, he gets to his spot, and it's just hard to stop him.
What was Jason's message to you guys in the locker room afterward? Just after a loss like this?
That stays in the locker room,
man. Okay.
The last part of that, somebody must have, Jason Kidd must have cussed out a whole bunch of people out in there because he said that stays in the locker. Must have been some cussing out going on in there because, like I said, that was unacceptable. And I said this before, Walt, with Luka. His usage rate is going to have to come down next season because the last 3 seasons he's been having injuries. I remember 2 years ago he had a calf. Last season, he was dealing with his quad. And when you got that high usage rate, it's fine if you're in shape, or if you started your whole career from jump being in shape. But we know this dude has had some bad habits. And this season, give him credit. He kept his body in shape. But the fact of the matter, those bad habits he had earlier this year are coming back to haunt him. And he can't continue to have this kind of, it's James Harden's. James Harden started catching injuries. He never could get off of them because of that high usage rate and living a bad lifestyle. I'm not trying to sit up there and be funny with it, but the truth is the truth. If you're going to go at this torrid pace that he's going throughout the regular season, your conditioning has to be suited for that, and from jump, and it hasn't. And now you're seeing, unfortunately, the fruits of that unfortunate labor is now he's starting to get injuries with his legs, with his back, and now you look at him like he barely can move. But the fact of the matter, even with all like that, make your damn free throws, bro. You can't be hollering for calls you missing free throws. And that goes, and then, like I said, it wasn't just you. Every last Maverick that went to the line missed at least one free throw in this game. They contributed to this loss, and that's what you have. You go back to OKC 2-2, and now you're in a battle. The best 2 out of 3 wins, and here we go.
Man, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, embarrassing loss, but everybody who comments tonight, I'll let you know that you have entered a chance to win a original Kyrie Irving jersey tonight. We're gonna be doing a raffle on the last game of this series. No matter who wins, Oklahoma or the Mavericks. Hey. Looking right now, the Thunder, the Mavericks.
Hey, Dak Prescott watch this game and say, man, my choke job wasn't that bad. Look at these damn down there. I thought my choke job was bad.
My God.
Woo! But hey, the good thing is you got 20 hours to flush this down the toilet because you got a game on Wednesday. Nobody's feeling sorry for you. You have the Mavericks have to find a way Luka and Kyrie have to find a way to get offensively. 27 points ain't gonna do it. It's just not 27 points between the both of them ain't gonna do it. If they get if Luka and Kyrie get the average, if they get just 40 or 45 or 50, they win this game going away. They're gonna have to find a way to get their groove back. Kyrie back-to-back games, but 9 points. That's not gonna get it done. Kyrie had 20. Kyrie had 20. No, I'm sorry. Kyrie had 22 in the last game, but the game before, I think he had 9 points. So 2 out of the last 3 games, he's been held under 10 points. Luka with 18 after just 22 in the last game. His best scoring game was the 29 in game 2. That one of these guys, they're gonna have to get 30. One's got to get 30, and the other will get 25. Because you can't keep relying on PJ to be your best scorer. That's sooner or later that like the OKC Thunder said, that water's gonna run dry. That water's gonna run dry. And when it is, the Mavs are in trouble if Luka and Kyrie haven't got that groove back offensively. I know Kyrie wants to be this defensive juggernaut, but if you spending so much energy on defense, it's affecting your offensive game. Hey, give somebody else that water to carry, because that's what you got Derrick Jones and Josh Green and PJ and Gafford and Lively for, to be that defense. But because we need old Kyrie. We need Kyrie going on for 35, 40 points. And Luka, you just need to keep battling, man. If you're going to be crying for fouls, make your damn free throws.
Make your damn free throws. All right, man. So, looks like we're going to be back here on Wednesday night. I do have a little bit of unfortunate news for everybody. It does not look like we are going to be able to do a show on Saturday, this coming Saturday. So, man, wait, would they play on Saturday? Or would it be Friday?
Saturday.
It'd be Saturday?
Yeah, it'd be Saturday. It'd be, I don't know.
Let's see.
Tip. It'd be an 8:30 or 7:30 tip, 7 o'clock tip.
Yeah, Saturday, May. They'll play at 7:30. Okay. Yeah, so we will not be on for that. Hopefully.
Hopefully it won't be the end of the season.
It won't be the end of the season. So we won't
if it is, I'll get with Walton and we'll do a recap on Sunday.
Yeah.
But hopefully it ain't. Hopefully the Mavs close it out and we can do it.
Well, we'd have to do our season ending broadcast. So
yeah. But hopefully it ain't. Hopefully the Mavs can close it out in 6, and we can do a welcome party, a celebration party. Welcome to the West Finals again. 2 out of the last 3 years. You hit your damn free throws.
Well, not only that, but we will be on Thursday to go over the Cowboys schedule.
Yeah,
we already found out. We already found out what happened week 1.
Jesus,
stay tuned. Jesus. Stay tuned, Cleveland. We might be coming to see you. Coming to see you, Cleveland. On the season opener, we might be coming to see you.
Jesus Christ, that's what happened, man. That's what happened, Cowboys. When you say you're all in and you don't do a damn thing, they give you Cleveland. They give you the Cleveland Cowboys. You can't lie. You can't lie to the NFL.
Yeah.
Jerry.
So we'll be back Wednesday night. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, and we will see you around live this Wednesday. Oh, at what time do they play? At 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
And hopefully the Mavericks can see the gym, the practice on their free throws sooner than we see you on. Good Lord, I still can't get over that. 12 out of 23.
We'll see y'all Wednesday night.